Hazard, last in line. The Belgian has gone 20 games without playing a minute for Real Madrid, something that doesn't happen to any other player in the squad. Understand why? Real Madrid club stars news is in the area with another video. Sign up and leave your like so you don't miss any news from our Real Madrid. Less than a year ago, the illusion came back to life at Real Madrid. In a moment of euphoria, at the celebration of the 14th in Cibeles, Eden Hazard pronounced his promise before an inflamed crowd. "I arrived 3 years ago, but the injury is gone, many things. Next year I'll give everything for you." That prophecy remained an unfulfilled wish. The reality is a long way off. The Belgian is the player on the squad who has not played a single minute in Real Madrid matches for the longest time. One has to go back to January 3rd to find Hazard's last appearance on the field. It was in the cup match against Cacereño, when Ancelotti gave him the title in a night paid for by the casters. His performance was discreet, and he ended up being replaced by the man who, weeks later, would become La Fábrica's most recent emerging promise, Álvaro Rodríguez, who is currently in the development phase. The next 20 games Hazard saw completely on the bench or at home. He missed 6 games due to injury. Absolutely every member of Ancelotti's team has had a minute since that game. Even Odriozola, Vallejo and Mariano, the other 3 footballers who, along with Hazard, are being insignificant in the Italian coach's plans. The San Sebastian man played in the closing stages of the Cup quarterfinal derby, the Club World Cup semifinal against Al Ahly, and the league match against Elche after returning from Morocco. The Aragonese took advantage of the last 11 minutes of the Mundialito final against Al Hilal, and the striker shared minutes with Odriozola against Al Ahly and Elche, and also played in Mallorca. And Ancelotti gave chances to 2 other home players besides Álvaro Rodríguez, Arribas, who scored in the semi-final of the World Cup, and Mario Martins. Carletto tried, with Vinicius paving the way for the Belgian. "I don't need to hide that there is a player who contributes a lot in his position, which is Vinicius," recalled the coach on the eve of Liverpool's visit to the Bernabeu. And in the absence of a substitute for Benzema, the Reggiola man tried to convert him back into goalkeeping 9. In the first test, when the Frenchman was injured against Celtic, he approved with a goal, but in the next game, against Mallorca, he had a rare game and Rodrigo ended up convincing Ancelotti to be the resource in the absence of Karim. Hazard only intervened in 3 more games, against Shakhtar in Warsaw, in Leipzig, and the aforementioned one in Caceres. The Belgian's journey in Real Madrid is personal. But let's follow closely the outcome of this soap opera. We're here, guys, but we'll be back soon with more content for you. Help us with your like, your subscription, and until the next video, guys.